Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Nier Automata. This time, instead of abandoning 9S, we're actually gonna go retrieve him.
9S.
2B.
Come on. Let's go home. Damn. 9S really went through hell. But you're the boss. You want him sent up to command body and all? I'll make it happen. Thanks. Oh. What? Nothing. Just... you've never been much for gratitude, you know? Not that I mind or anything. Oh, I also have a message for you. Command needs you to contact them ASAP. Got it. This is 2B. Patch me through to the commander.
Oh, hey, 2B. Roger that. Give me just a second here.
2B, good job destroying that machine. Upon further analysis, we learned that the machine, codenamed Adam, was responsible for managing half of their entire network. A disruption of this magnitude to their network should weaken the machine significantly.
What's going to happen to 9S?
He'll undergo a full data overhaul up here. Assuming we don't encounter any problems, we're planning to partner him with you again.
Thank you.
In the meantime, I have another mission for you. I've mailed you the briefing. Go ahead and take a look.
Understood.
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
It's actually been a little while since we checked our inbox. Got something from the server manager about server capacity. The bunker's main server is approaching maximum capacity. Ooh, that's not good. Delete your emails. This is the important one, though. Trends among the machines. This is really just a recap of the conversation that we just had. And they want us to gather some intel. That's really vague.
Among the machines. Huh. Something tells me this is going to involve a lot of killing.
Proposal. Procure information from the machine lifeform known as Pascal.
I suppose he might know something. Pascal, can you hear me?
Oh, hello, 2B. Do you need something?
I need to know if you've seen any new trends or behaviors among the machines.
New trends? Well, 2 days ago, I was contacted by some machines that disconnected themselves from the network. They wanted to discuss a peace treaty.
No kidding.
Apparently, they're seeking to form an alliance of some kind with our village.
If that's what they want, why don't they move in?
I believe they're working on building a colony of their own.
You don't say.
Indeed. Apparently, it's located in the abandoned factory. I can give you the coordinates if you'd like.
Please.
I was actually planning to go speak with them myself, you know. Maybe we can meet up over there?
Sounds good.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
Hey, peace treaty. This begins the main quest leg called Olive Branch. And we're heading back to the abandoned factory, which is just over this way. We haven't actually gone back there yet. While en route, one of the events that influenced the original Nier, this is going to get grim for a second, was 9/11. Specifically, the ideological war that precipitates a tragedy of that magnitude, and how both sides believe they are in the right, no matter how gruesome or horrific their actions are. It's about the ideological self-justification of terrorism. Or at least that's partially what it's about. Automata comes with its own set of real-world inspirations, which Yoko Taro describes as the shift from reason to emotion, characterized by things like the appeals to emotion rather than logic or facts that resulted in Brexit or Trump's election. Come on, get up off the ground. He was clipping into the ground a little bit. Other people have called it the death of the age of reason, post-fact world. Now, he said in an interview this wasn't something that he was cognizant of while writing Nier Automata, but looking back, he feels as though the events were definitely, or rather the lead up to the events were definitely influences. Personally, I see that less than some of what he says inspired Nier. Especially by this point in the game. There's something to it. I don't think that's one of the main emerging themes of the game, though. Curious to see if anyone else sees shades of the death of the Age of Reason coming through. Especially, like, at this roughly halfway point in Automata. I can think of a few later reveals and a couple of things that maybe get recontextualized. That might fit the bill, but I don't know if it's a stretch or not.
Hello. Are you ready to go? The machines who seek to form an alliance with my village are hiding out here. Still, you should probably be careful. We machines can be rather unpredictable.
Even you?
In truth, yes. Now that we're cut off from the network, we no longer share data with each other. We can speak, of course, but I find that language contains many ways to hide one's true intentions.
It certainly does.
You know, this is totally just my perception being colored by what I was just talking about, but that actually does sound like it fits the bill. About language hiding intention.
You enter the domain of God.
Well, this seems grim.
Down this corridor, if you would. Down this corridor, if you would.
Oh no. Creepy, darkened room full of religious robots? Seems like it might be a cult situation. I don't trust it. Better nip it in the bud. Ah, shit. Yep, another one of these. In a sudden fit of temper, 2B wiped out the machine lifeforms and no peace was born that day. Should have kept my temper in check. Oh shit, I'm glad I came back here. I forgot to pick this up the first time around. This is the larger sword that you lose after the prologue. Whew, that was close. We can also speak with all of the robots in here and get a little bit of insight about what's going on here.
We have come to know the existence.
And by his word, all living things are to be considered equal.
His grace wishes to form a pact of peace with your people. We, his humble priests, will guide you to him. This way. We, his humble priests, will guide you to him. This way. His grace wishes to form a pact of peace with your people. Down this corridor.
Oh, and the other thing, I don't want to forget this. Yoko Taro designed Drakengard's protagonist Kaim to derive immense pleasure from killing. And that's a commentary on other games of the time. Like, he views Kaim as insane and sadistic, right? And that's characterized by the fact that he gets pleasure from killing people. Kaim was inspired by games that rank and reward you for killing hordes of enemies, thus imparting the player with pleasure and satisfaction from killing. The irony of that is that he loves Platinum games, like long before he worked on Nier Automata.
If you ask me.
So why are you still here?
Well, I brought you this far, didn't I? It's my duty to see this through to the end.
Appreciated.
Platinum, a company known for their character action games that rank you for how stylishly you kill enemies. And yeah, Pascal, the truest friend to the end.
Leads to the sanctum of his grace.
Once I accepted God into my heart, I was filled with serenity.
And to complete the creepy aesthetic, they're all bearing torches now for no reason.
The sanctum of his grace.
It's purely an aesthetic thing on their part.
God into my heart.
But hey, let's approach their prophet's sanctum.
Forward for all.
May hardship and conflict be forever banished from this world. Once I accepted God into my heart, I was filled with serenity. Hello. My name is Pascal. I'm here to discuss the peace treaty.
His wondrous grace has become a god. His wondrous grace has become a god. His wondrous grace has become a god. We as well shall become as gods. We as well shall become as gods. All of you shall become as gods. All of you shall become as gods. All of you shall become as gods. We'll all die together and become as gods.
Oh dear.
Damn it!
I was right. This is shady. Fascinating, though. I have never seen machines with such human perspectives. I wonder if there's a way to collect.
Less talk, more running. 2B to bunker. We've had a run-in with hostile machines in the abandoned factory. We need an immediate escape route.
Communications are currently unstable.
Loop a distress signal.
Affirmative.
Damn it!
You also must die and become gods.
To have faith is to lose your mind so as to win God. That quote comes from a theologian and philosopher with whom that dead Pope robot shares a name, and that name is Kierkegaard.
2B, the door on the other side of the room just opened.
Kierkegaard was fiercely critical of societal conventions, which led to what I think is an early spark of nihilism. He didn't necessarily believe that life itself was without innate purpose, but that by suppressing one's individuality, that led to the destruction of purpose in life. He was a Christian, but he hated the conventions of the church, but loved the Gospels of the Bible.
It's me! It's me, 9S!
9S?
I hacked into this machine for the bunker. I'm controlling it. I'm gonna break into these factory systems and get you out of here. Don't do anything too reckless to me. We'll meet up later on.
Appreciated.
Hey, 9S being really cool, and showing off a taste of his really overpowered hacking. We'd almost completed the road to peace. Not all of them have gone down this path of suicidal zealotry. Become as gods, as they put it. Some of them are just doubled over wondering what went wrong. Oh god, I love this part. You have no idea, we're getting into it. So he drew a distinction between being what he called a knight of faith and a zealot. Zeal is characterized by knowing God to be real as an objective truth, whereas faith is believing God is real. It's kind of an inward, experiential thing. It's subjective. And by that, an objective truth is found in things like science and empiricism and logic. Subjective truth is something personal and experiential. Faith in God is a subjective truth. Unless a grand creator comes down from on high, like, there's no objective proving of God or proof against God. Nier's machines, and this is where it gets so interesting to me, Nier's machines and the androids, to a lesser extent, are all defined by singular driving traits, or goals, that they are obsessed with. That's how the machines establish individuality, or rather how they derive purpose in life, through these singular traits and goals that they pursue to an obsessive extent. Because that's all they know, and that's all they have to give themselves purpose. And losing purpose and obsession as a defining characteristic of self, I think, are some of the main themes of Nier Automata. And this is a sequence that expresses that really, really well. I don't think the machines have real faith.
Too unstable to use the transporter.
Yeah, that's the excuse they give for why you can't just warp out. They don't have real faith, but they have an obsessive goal. And everyone's goals are different, but they're all usually singular. Yorha wants to wipe out the machines in service to humanity. Humanity, by the way, that's been entirely absent this whole game. We've gotten messages secondhand. We've gotten higher-ups at Yorha who said they will confer with the Council of Humanity, leaving us out of the loop, but no evidence of humankind has yet arisen. And yet, Yorha's androids are committed to their singular goal of wiping out the machines, out of what amounts to faith. Faith that the humans are still out there watching. Emotions are prohibited, remember? They clearly can feel them, but they aren't supposed to. They're especially not supposed to express them. That's taboo. They have one overriding goal, and that goal is born of faith. That they're doing the bidding of their completely absent creators. Man. And the machines, I think, are just emulating that. That's what makes this so good to me. The machines have been emulating all sorts of characteristics that they have no personal experience with themselves. They're just emulating things that they know humans do.
Keep going straight.
Will do.
Yeah, gonna do that. There's only one path to go. They emulated sex. Here they're emulating religious belief. And probably they're basing their beliefs off of faith that they've seen exhibited by their enemies, the androids. Huh. I think really what makes this so great is, think about it this way. The machines attached to the network, they have their purpose. They have their one driving purpose, to wipe humanity out along with the androids. The ones who severed their connection to the network lose that sense of self. They have no sense of purpose in life without that overriding goal. So they have to invent meaning for themselves. That's entirely why they all come up with different reasons, different individual quirks, skills, and goals to pursue. Because they yearn for that sense of purpose that they have lost by severing their connection to the network. And in this case, it's manifesting as them wanting to become as gods. Become as gods. I want to leave this thought off with one last musing. If the machines attached to the network still find purpose and meaning in their goal, and their goal is to destroy humanity, then succeeding at... Oh shit, this room sucks. I thought they started spawning in once you open that chest with a weapon. Hold on, I'm gonna have to stow that thought for a second, because this is actually super dangerous. Oh, what a bad time. Yeah, this room is... this room's dicey. They do not stop. Oh, Christ. Christ almighty. Okay, so succeeding at the thing that gives their existence meaning is eventually going to leave them without meaning. It's going to leave them void of it. Because once they wipe humanity out, they will have no goal. Do you think that they're afraid of that? And after this long spiel on purpose and meaning in life and Kierkegaard and religion, now I hope you understand a little bit better why I love this game. And why I call it a good work of science fiction. Oh god, you really have to target the bomb and not the body. Happens to make the Gatling really, really good for this, and the missile barrage and the laser quite poor. Oh no! Ugh. Oh god. And immediately I lose my excuse for doing poorly now that I'm done with my big rambling rant. But we're almost at the end of this. This is a grueling, long, intense sequence that just continues to get harder and harder. Especially once we get to, I think, the next Crusher section. Unless we passed that already. Are we through that? No, I thought there was one more. Pretty sure it's one more. Oh, here we go. This is one of the most intense sequences of the game.
Keep moving.
All right.
And for so many of the implications, one of my favorites. Do you hear the robots singing the refrain? Become as gods. Oh my god, there's so much to love here. Between the Jonestown 5000s, the song, the general theme, the overriding implications, what this represents in the grander context of the story and its themes, plus just how intense the gameplay of the sequence is. I was right, there is still this last Crusher sequence, and this is why it gets bad. You have the steam obscuring your view. You have the urgency of the exploders. And the Crusher, the threat of that. You can't really sit still. Plus the conveyor belt. It's a lot of stuff mixing together to make for a very tight sequence. Ah, not quite. Need an air stinger is what I need. Most moves do carry you forward in the air. And on the ground, there's a significant amount of forward movement with every hit. I just want that air stinger, though. What is Nero's called in DMC4? I forgot the name already. It's not Shuffle. Oh, it's one of... Because they're all fucking gambling themed, the namings of the moves. Is there still one alive down here? So I'm pretty sure this is a door that needs a key. Oh, there's still you. You were the last one. So hurry up and give me my key. No. No, no, no. Oh, is this the room where I get the key, like, way later on? Oh, sorry, Pascal. Shit. My bad. Become as gods, become as gods. So the two things everyone always takes away, like the mimetic phrases, become as gods, and for the glory of mankind. I'm a little stuck as to the locked door. This could be... This is not a 9S specific door. I know that. Oh, I'm feeling really stupid right now. I'm pretty sure that's not the progression door either. In the meantime, we can appreciate the stack of bodies. Yeah, I think I get the key a little bit out here. Like it drops off one of the androids, one of the machines further ahead. And to be honest, I don't think there's anything all that useful behind that locked door. I know it's not a weapon. Pretty sure we got the only weapon in this sequence in the factory. What the fuck is back there? At this point, I don't even care. It's not progression, it's not a weapon.
Exit route secured.
Thanks.
And we're right near the end anyway. These are only... there's the broken key. These are only put here so you have a quick save. Which is appreciated because this sequence is pretty long. And this elevator is only put here to unload the previous area and load the next one.
Alert. Energy shield detected over enemy unit. Physical defense shield detected. Analysis. Both long and close-range attacks are ineffective. Large energy supply detected within this factory. Proposal. Energy source should be destroyed.
9S, that Goliath we just encountered.
I got it. I've been keeping an eye on you. I'm gonna shut off power to the factory now.
Do it!
Factory system at 80% control. Hang in there, 2B. 90%. 92. 95. 98. I just shut down the electrical grid.
Enemy shield deactivated.
I love the progression of this fight. And then fighting him in pitch black. I always mix this one up with the other one that looks like it. There's one called Bokushi and one called Soshi. I think this one is Soshi. This is actually one of those times where I could really use 9S's wonderful ability to decrypt that angelic text so I could get the boss names right. I think Bokushi is the next one. The other fun thing about doing this in pitch black is having to really be even more observant with his tells, since you have really only the glowing parts of him to go by and how they move as he's winding different parts of his body up. Or like seeing how if he moves his tail in a certain way, how it'll create a silhouette over the glowing eye, and watching that. Otherwise, he gets stunned for a brief period every time you knock one of his legs out. And he is mostly trivial with that knowledge. Just gonna pound away. I think we should be... Oh no, there's still one more phase to this that I don't think we can just skip. Is the ball phase, the Katamari phase. Ah, hell. I got Ricochet on. Right in the land, a direct hit on the eyeball. It's too bad Pascal is a pacifist. Oh well, Pascal's still the best. Oh no, I hurt Pascal again. Oh well, Pascal will forgive me. But can I ever forgive myself? You know something else that Kierkegaard coined? The leap of faith. Free from the tyranny of choice.
Why? Why did you have to die? It's not fair! My only brother. Damn them! I'll kill them! I swear I'll kill them all!
Wow, that was certainly something. I had no idea such a vast space existed beneath the abandoned factory. I need to return and investigate as soon as possible. When I do, perhaps you'd be willing to join me?
No thanks.
Yeah, unfortunately, we have our own things to take care of.
I'm heading back to the resistance camp. What about you?
Oh, I'll probably wander back to the village. I have plenty on my plate there.
I see.
This is the resistance camp.
Say again? I'm not receiving.
Scanning for interference.
The machine requesting a backup. Forces in range. Please, we can...
Let's move.
Sounds like after Eve's revelation about Adam, things are popping off back at the resistance camp. So we will start off there next time. For now, thanks for watching, everyone. Take it easy. Have a good one.